One of the big features at AutoSens is we work really hard to find startups bringing new ideas and new technologies into the automotive and motorised vehicle ecosystem, and one of those is this driverless motorbike. With me is Torquil Ross Martin from AutoRD. Torquil, welcome to AutoSens.
Hello. The primary reason why we're here is to engage with sensor makers and sensor suppliers. But the other reason is really to engage more with the general autonomy industry. In particular, we've been looking for partners to work with who are going to provide routes to market for our vehicle. This is the first time we've shown this bike outside of the UK, and we've just gone public with our website, so it really is a world first.
What's your background?
Well, I've got a PhD which was really related to vehicle dynamics, so I've done a lot of work on vehicle control down through the years. I've actually been working in autonomy for over 17 years.
You've got an ultrasound sensor, but it's a bit different, a bit more sensitive than we're used to seeing in the marketplace.
So we're coming from 1D, or the 1.5D we call it, when you have several sensors next to each other. We come to real 3D, so we get X, Y and Z coordinates from the reflections of the echoes from our ultrasound sensor. And what we practically, to keep it very simple, did that we brought echolocation of bats into technology. Yeah, so that's how we can see in real time 3D data of the surroundings.
That must be a very high refresh rate for the sensor.
Yeah, so we're dependent on the speed of sound. So at normal distance 3 to 5 meters, we're at around 30 frames per second. So real time. There are several ways to further improving that in the future, but I think that's maybe we can talk about that in next year.
What we do is automated image annotation, because we are deeply convinced that what's holding us back from level 5 autonomous driving is the training data problem. So you need a higher quality and a higher quantity, as well as different data distribution, more exotic, heterogeneous data. The 300,000th mile on highway data in the Bay Area won't get you anywhere. So we are working on exactly those pillars via an automated approach. So instead of using a task force of human labelers that work in cubicles, we have our own tooling that proposes an annotation, and then we guide the annotator towards those areas where the algorithms are uncertain, and thus there the human then can refine certain areas, or in the best case just validate that it's a correct annotation.
We are focusing on the augmented navigation on the head-up displays as one of our first products, but also we are making the advanced surround view monitor systems and planning finally to make an open autonomous platform to be able to quickly and dynamically bring those innovations to the production systems.
What we have is a radar positioning system able to locate a vehicle with 1 centimeter accuracy with absolute reference system. What we do is codify information in the infrastructure by deploying paint drops along the lane. What we do is to use 4 radar sensors for reading information, for getting a high detailed profile of the ground while the vehicle is moving, and detect the presence or not of the paint drops. It allows to get a 1 centimeter accuracy in the position.
We are automating specialty vehicles such as street sweepers or waste trucks. And the idea is that you don't jump to full automation, but rather that there's always a person nearby that can steer the vehicle. At the same time, we have a very good business case because this person can still clean the streets or pick up litter, and therefore it's a very promising case. We're here to meet new sensor producers and get a better feeling of what's out there, especially in terms of new LiDAR development. That's our primary driver why we're here.
Yeah, so basically we are offering image quality tuning services and also solutions for our customers to do their own work more advanced and more fast way. So basically we all worked in Nokia and Microsoft before in the mobile industry. So we've been working with cameras for quite a long time. We have a software that can control cameras in raw level, and you can capture raw images and then play around with them. And also we are offering these image quality tuning services. So for example, ISP vendors, we can provide for them the image quality tunings.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.